Hey guys, this is JT with speedstuff.com. Just going to go over how to set up a Spektrum DX8 remote for Realflight 6 helicopter setup. It's pretty straightforward. What you do to start is push down the roller button. You want to go up into the main system menu. You're going to create a new model, and obviously that model is going to be a helicopter. After you have that created and named, really the only other thing you need to worry about is swash type. The swash type does need to be set up as a one servo style. Then once you've got that set up, you can go back into the standard settings of it, and because you got it in helicopter mode, you'll have all the helicopter menus. Throttle curve is going to be pretty straightforward. For Realflight 6, I found it works good at 0, 50, 80, 90, 100, and then I use move on over to, oops, sorry guys, it's kind of hard upside down. Move on over to flight mode 1. I just use 100, 95, 90, 95, 100, and then for mode 2, just copy that over again. Then moving over to the pitch curve. Use a pretty basic one again. I start on the normal mode at 35, and then 42, 50, 75, 100. And then on the other two flight modes, I just do 100% linear. So you go from 0 to 100 max. To connect it, the Elite controller that you have that came with the software will have a little dongle that came with it with different adapters. Look for the one that looks like a stereo headphone plug on the other end. You plug in just a regular 3.5mm stereo adapter cable into that. Plug it into the DX8. When you power it up with that, when you plug in that DSC connector, it'll actually power the DX8 for you. It's not really powering it, but it triggers it to turn it on. You still are running on the DX8's batteries, but it's got the transmitter portion of it turned off internally. The other way to do it is Deal Extreme sells these little USB dongles that enable you to just take that cable and put it straight into the dongle, and that dongle will allow you to bypass using the Elite controller if you don't want to use that and have all the cables running around. All the servo reversing isn't really important on the setup because you can servo reverse very easily in the controller setup inside Realflight 6. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. The Expo and dual rate settings work 100% on here. One of the key issues, though, to get the model flying right is once you're in the software, you've got the remote working, the model's going to feel kind of funny. If you go in and click on the Edit Aircraft button, and then it'll bring up the little menu of all the different things you can do, go to Radio Type, and it'll say Software Radio. Click on that and make it pass-through, which is the only other selection you have. And then file and save it, rename it, or I put PT after the name so I know I've modified that model as pass-through. Then boom, it actually feels like it's supposed to. Those are little tips I found from using it. Enjoy the software, and thanks for checking out this video. Take care.